Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
So, we are fresh from the Reputation secret sessions.
Yes, we are.
Of which we cannot say much about the actual music.
Apart from the album is...
No, shh.
Okay.
Shh. I planned what I was going to say.
Okay, start it again then. What were you going to say?
No. I'm going to say it now.
Okay.
Okay, so everything that people had been saying, I was like, I don't know what these people are talking about. Like,
I don't want to discredit their experience.
Like, I can't even describe. I feel like everyone's going to have, like, such a personal, like, different reaction to this album. And, like, you can't, it's, all I'm going to say is, it's so different to anything she's ever put out before. It's...
I can see the links with, like, what people were saying about Red and Speak Now, but it is not Red or Speak Now. Don't think about that.
All I can say is that the album is
disappointed.
amazing and no one's going to be disappointed, and there is not a single bad song on the album.
Like, that's being serious.
I'm being serious. Like,
yeah.
And I don't think it's just because I heard it, I listened to it while sitting in front of Taylor Swift. Like, okay.
Okay, the best part was that, like, when our reactions were, like, insane, like,
she was
cheering,
going crazy.
she was so happy.
Because here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, after she walks in the room, she was like, I just brought some friends with me.
Guess who?
Who else was there? Okay, in walk Alana
Haim.
Danielle Haim. No Esty Haim. Not sure what she was up to.
Maybe
she couldn't
busy.
make it.
I don't know who's busy on a day like this.
Also
anyway.
in walks Ruby Rose.
And another Australian.
And her girlfriend, Lisa or Jessica Veronica.
We don't know which one's gay.
I don't remember which one is with her.
Anyway.
Okay, after her in walks
Jack Antonoff
to listen to the album with us.
For the first time.
Okay, we're not going to say anything more, but he was super pumped and so was Taylor.
And it was the first time
it was the best thing I've ever seen. Like, they just kept looking at each other like they couldn't believe our reaction to it.
And
like,
he
it was
like,
so beautiful.
And he wasn't being, like, weird. He was, like, yelling things out and, like, he was really funny as well.
He was really funny,
hilarious,
like, so laid back. His sister was also there, Rachel Antonoff.
She's a fashion designer, and I follow her on
boyfriend.
Instagram.
And also Ash Avignoni was there. I'm not sure how you pronounce her last name, but you might remember she's in, like, the lyric notes for the 22 video. She's been friends with Taylor forever.
She was really pretty.
And she was with someone else. I'm not sure who the girl was, but she was with someone there too. I don't know who she was. So basically that's all we can or want to say about the album, but all I'm going to say is no one's going to be disappointed by this, and if they are, I'm not sure what they're listening
Rachel
to.
Antonoff has a dog called Lafitte, I think, Lafitte, and I couldn't believe she was there because the dog is like a rescue dog, and it's so funny, and if she'd actually stayed, I would have asked her about it. Anyway.
Okay, irrelevant.
I need to remember everything.
You can only have 5 minutes. We're going to have to split this into 2.
I need to remember everything, and that's something I want to remember.
After we listened to all of the album, like, okay, it wasn't... Can we say where it was?
No.
We couldn't?
No.
Okay, so we only were in one room, and we didn't move around. So there was one room, and then we were meeting her in the adjoining room. So we joined a line to meet her because we're like, okay, we can't really wait. Like, I like all these people here, but I can't wait to meet her. Like, I can't talk to them anymore.
I'm glad we did join the line when we did,
because we were like a quarter of the way through, and we were waiting for an hour because she does not rush anybody.
She ignores the photographer when they say, like, can we take a photo?
Literally the most
she pretends they
amazing
didn't
thing
speak.
I've ever witnessed. Like, I was getting as much enjoyment, maybe not as much, but a lot of enjoyment out of watching people meet her as I did, like, meeting her.
It's pure joy.
It's like, and she looks so happy meeting every single person.
She's also beautiful. Like,
she's perfect. She's the most beautiful person I've ever seen.
She has not one single flaw. Her skin is perfect. And she's so
funny, and like, you just can't stop looking at her. Like, I was like bending around people to see her because we were like sitting on the floor. Like, I could not stop staring at her. Like, is the most perfect thing
her
I've ever
outfit
seen.
was also amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make actually meeting her a part 2, but all I'll say is that we were standing in line for like an hour.
I would have stayed for 12 days.
There was maybe like 20 groups in 15, 20 groups in front of us.
There was
and
lots of
groups,
individuals.
Like, there was lots of individuals and then like a couple people.
And also people that just like know each other from like social media.
And she just remembers everybody's names. Like, it was just so crazy watching her remember people's names, like remember things about them, and just having like the most personal conversations. Like, it looked like you were watching her meet like people she had known for 20 years.
It's like an old friend. Like, I just said this on my own thing. Like, an old friend, like someone maybe at school that you haven't seen.
Enough amazing things about this woman. Like, I don't even think that she's real.
I don't know how one person can say a single bad thing about her. And that's not just because we're obsessed. Like, that's just because she is the nicest person you'll ever meet. I don't imagine a scenario where she would be terrible to anyone.
She was so honest.
There is not a bad bone in her body.
There's literally not. She's just the most incredible person. Stay tuned for part 2. Okay, so basically after we'd been waiting for ages and we had seen all these people meet her and it was like the most beautiful thing ever, it was finally our turn and she like turns to you and she acts like super surprised that you're there, like, oh my god.
And she also looked at us because we look so alike.
I could tell that she was like,
are they twins?
Are you guys?
I didn't know.
I realized that you were twins, but she didn't actually ask.
Which is actually nice because everyone usually
asks if we're twins.
So thank you, Taylor Swift. I love you.
We love you so much. I'm not even joking. We love her so much. I can't even believe any of this is real. But anyway, so basically we walk in and she starts talking to us and she's like, she gives me the biggest hug and she hugs me for a really long time and I'm like, am I supposed to let go?
Okay, and at that point in time, Taylor Swift, if you see this, I had an eyelash in my eye and I didn't want to say anything, but that's why my eye was watering. I wasn't crying. I was thinking about crying because, like, obviously I was meeting you. But that's why I couldn't
stop touching my hair because, like, I was so nervous.
Danielle was doing
and I was like, is my hair crazy?
Danielle was like,
is my hair okay?
The whole time,
we were in line, I was like, oh my god. But hopefully my hair doesn't look absolutely disgusting. That's why I'm wearing this hat, which I don't think I'm ever going to take off. But so basically, I hug her forever, and I'm like, oh my god, she looks amazing. I already said she looks amazing, but she like hugs you like, I don't know, like you've known her for 100 years. Which I guess if she's looking at your blog constantly, like that she feels like she kind of does. But anyway, so then I hug her, Annalie hugs her, whatever. No,
well, Danielle didn't stop talking the whole time.
Okay, so then we start talking, and she's like,
I didn't get to say anything about myself.
She's like, how are you guys going? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going pretty
meeting
good.
You, like, how do you think
I'm going
are?
Pretty good. Yeah. And then she was like, what did she say? When did she say my name?
Okay, so then she says, like, Danielle, and we were like, oh my god, this is real. But then she turns to me and she goes, okay, Taylor Swift, if you see this, once again, the fact that you said my name properly is, like, the most ridiculous
and you're Annalie.
Like, in her accent, she's like, you're Annalie.
And Annalie, I knew Annalie was dying.
In my head, I was like, oh my gosh, she said my name right. People never say my name right. My whole life, it's not even a weird name. People have never said my name right. But Taylor Swift said my name right. Like,
and then she was like, oh I'm so glad that I finally get to meet you and put a face to your blog, right?
Yeah, I think so. Like,
that's what she said. And she was like, I've been looking at your posts for like a year, and I was like,
and she's like, I'd show them.
She's like, you're so funny. Oh my god, I don't want to talk about how many times she told me that I was funny because I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I'm not gonna make it.
So that went on for ages.
She went on for ages. Her just telling me that I'm funny for ages,
and I'm just standing there like,
and I was like, oh my god, I'm like, I can't believe this. And then she goes to me. What? She goes to me, I've been looking at your posts for like a year. I would look at them every day. Like, sometimes I would go on there every day.
While I was away, yeah.
While I was away, she's like...
Oh, because she goes, you were on there even when I was away.
You were on there even when I was away. Like, you would make so many posts every day. Like, all of your posts saying, where is she? And I was like, oh my god. I was like, people would send me so many messages, like, saying that all I ever posted was the same variation of the same post. And she was like... yeah, you would get so many, like, anonymous messages of people saying mean things to you, and I would think to myself, oh my god, I honestly can't believe that this happened.
How did she say this to someone?
How did she say this? She's like, I would think to myself...
I understand.
I understand because, like when people send you mean messages, I, like, relate to it because people say mean things about me as well, and I was like... Oh my god. I was like, are you being serious right now? I'm like, are you joking? Like,
the biggest pop star in the world, the biggest celebrity.
I actually said that to you. Like, that wasn't just my internal dialogue. I actually said to you, I can't believe you're saying this right now.
But, like, the biggest pop star in the world says she related to some random girl from, like, a smaller city in Australia.
So, like, if you think that she hasn't been online or she doesn't know anything, she has.
Her. She knows
as well. Everything. She knew.
There is no way posts. It's not her.
She told me, like, she loved... And I was like, I'm not scared about, like, posting certain things because I know that, like, you'll find it funny because I feel like we have the same sense of humor. And she was like, and then
I was like, we think
so any of you demons out there who think that she hasn't seen some of the things that I've said, she absolutely has, and she still wanted to meet me anyway.
Everything. So. If you've said anything, like, disgusting, filthy, she's seen it.
She's seen everything.
And she probably thought it was funny.
Yeah, she probably thought it was hilarious. But anyway, basically she thinks that we have the same sense of humour. So if anyone wants to get a bit more edgy, like,
when we're waiting in line, I was like, she's like the most effortlessly funny person like I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, we're gonna have to go part 3.
We told her that, and she, like, cracked up laughing and then said, like, that's so nice.
Yeah, and she's like,
she, like,
no,
couldn't believe
so
it. And we're like, no, you're literally the funniest person.
I can't even tell you the amount of times she told me that I was funny.
Told us.
Like,
she told you.
Yeah, she told me.
Well, you didn't shut up, so I was just standing there, like,
we're
just
back
like a
tuning for part
feature.
3. Okay, and so then it was like time to take a photo. Like the crazy part is she didn't rush anything. Like I literally could not shut up.
Okay, the photographer at one point said, "Okay, ladies, let's get a photo," and then
she just
she
kept talking
like ignored
to
her,
us.
like she just
kept
didn't say
talking.
anything.
Like
Really
it was
funny.
It was amazing.
I thought I should point. Like I was gonna say like to her, "That's really funny." You told her like you ignored her, but then I thought that wasn't the right time to say it. So.
Yeah. Oh my god. I also told her that I had accidentally deleted my blog. I'm like, since you've been checking every day, like, did you know that I accidentally deleted it?
And I was like, you don't follow her
and
anymore.
she was like,
I tried.
She's like, I did see something about that, and I was like, yeah, it was around the time that like Look What You Made Me Do came out. Like, I went to the toilet because I like needed to change my name because I changed it to something, and then I need to change it back.
It was like trash shoes, like something stupid.
No, I was Tilted Crime at the time.
No, but you also made
a reputation.
Yeah, reputation. That's so dumb.
Anyway, so I told her that, and she said that she had tried to follow me, which makes sense considering she says she sometimes goes on my blog every single day. She said that she tried and it didn't work, so I don't know if it was around a time when she... I don't know. So basically, she knows everything about me. She knows more about me than I know about myself. Probably knows stuff about Annalee, even though she didn't get a chance to say it because I wouldn't be quiet.
I mean, like, they did take my Tumblr name. Like, I do use it, but
yeah, she knew
not to the same extent
she knew
as
my
Danielle,
name.
yeah.
That's what she said. She was like, if I was ever having a bad day, I would go on Tumblr and I would search Scream So Loud. And I was like...
Are you kidding? Like,
is that real? Like, can you believe that?
I hope my mum and dad are proud of us.
I know,
like,
I've really made it.
What more do we have to do in life?
I've really made it. Like, and to be honest, right now she's come straight... Like, the first thing she did was come to my blog and, like, a post from my blog.
While we were on the phone
While I was on the phone to my mum and dad
and
trying to explain how, like, she
in the corner it says, Taylor Swift liked your post. And they didn't even believe
And she
us.
came straight to my blog. I just love her so much.
And our dad asked us how he could find Danielle on Tumblr, and we were like, no, sorry.
Sorry.
Not
this
gonna
is just special. Anyway, so we got to take 2 photos each, one with a group. She's like, do you want to hold a Grammy? And I'm like, yeah,
okay.
No, I don't really want to hold a Grammy.
No.
Turns out the Grammy was for Album of the Year 1989.
So she must be taking it around.
Yeah, so I think it's travelling with her. But so I didn't take a photo with the Grammy. And I was like, I just want something classic, like a hug. And she was like, yeah, sure. And I was like,
yeah.
She
nuzzles into
and she
your
like,
head.
yeah, she like holds you so close. And it's just like, honestly, I've never felt so special in my life.
So true.
I've never felt like so special in my life.
Like, I don't think even I would feel that special like on my wedding day, to be honest.
I really hope
like
it happens.
I don't even think so.
I don't even think so either.
Like
I really
like
hope,
no.
I really hope that everyone, like, she said that she wants to meet as many people as she can.
I genuinely
believe her. Like, I don't even know what else is coming.
Whatever
to be
the
honest.
Loft 89s are going to be on this tour, like whatever they're called,
they're going to be insane.
They're going to be so many people.
I wouldn't
be
surprised if she did one before and after, and if it wasn't radio people. If it was 2 meet and greets with fans, one before, one after. Like, honestly, I don't know what she has planned, but I fully believe her when she says that she's going to meet as many people as possible.
So, like, whatever people were angry about the other day with that, like, 300 people like thing, don't even believe that, because she didn't mean that, and she actually, you can tell she's trying to meet as many people. There were so many people there that didn't have Tumblr. Their Tumblr name wasn't even Taylor related. They were like, I genuinely don't know how she found me.
That was the other thing. She said I'd been on a list for
a year.
For a year. She was like, did they give you plenty of time to get here? And I was like, no, to be honest. And she was like,
laughed and rolled
she was
her
like,
eyes,
and I was like, yeah, no, we only found out on Wednesday, like, they were coming. She's like, I told them to tell you early because you were coming from Australia. And I was like, yeah, well, they didn't. And she was like, you've been on a list for years. Like, you see, I don't even have that much pull. And I'm like, oh my God, this is ridiculous.
I can't.
So yeah, she was just basically like really grateful that like she said that she was grateful, right? She said, I'm so grateful.
Know.
She did. She said, I'm so grateful.
I remember it, but I also don't because it's such a blur, yeah.
That's why I'm recording these videos, because I don't want to forget any of it. Like, it's honestly
I think
ridiculous.
Our group photo could have come out good.
I don't know. God, it could be terrible.
It wasn't...
I was doing a serious face. I was like holding a phone and I was like...
She changed it from what we wanted it to be, but like I'm not going to tell
her
like
no in a good
because
way.
It's Taylor Swift.
But she didn't want to be... We wanted her to be the center of it, and she was like, no, which I think really says everything that you need to know about this woman.
And I was kind of
she was like, no, I don't really want to be in the middle, and I'm like, whatever you say. I'm like, whatever you want. I was like, yeah, you're right.
And like slap someone.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So basically, it was the best night of my life. I told her it was the best night of my life. We got to tell her that we love her so much and that she was hilarious, and she laughed.
I don't even like.
And I know that she goes on my blog all the time, and I know that she knows who Annalee is now, and so basically,
it's just like the most ridiculous.
It's only down from here, basically.
What do I have to live for? Like,
we were gonna go to Harry Potter World tomorrow, but it's 1:20 a.m. and we're gonna go the next day because we're gonna be too tired,
and also because like it's not gonna live up to our expectations.
Yeah, like where do we go from here? Anyway.
And we haven't even bought tickets. Like, we didn't even think
We're running out of time. We love Taylor Swift. It was the best
I
night
love
of our
you.
lives. We love you, Taylor
Bye.
Swift. We love you, Taylor.